I need to tell you guys a secret. I'm about to share a piece of information with you guys, which nobody else knows. This is, shall we call it exclusive information? Exclusive from HAJJ to you. Matthijs De Ligt has signed for Manchester United. Now you're probably sat thinking, who's Matthijs De Ligt? I'll tell you. I'll gladly tell you. Matthijs De Ligt, title winner in Holland, playing for the biggest team in Holland. Title winner in Italy, playing for the biggest team in Italy. Title league winner in Germany, playing for the biggest team in Germany. That Matthijs De Ligt. You know what? Let's not talk about trophies. Matthijs De Ligt has had the pleasure to go to war, to share the same battlefield as these amazing footballers, these amazing centre-halves, Barzagli, Bonucci, Chiellini, Virgil van Dijk. He's had the pleasure and he's earned the right to go to battle. And he's come out victorious. I'll tell you guys that for free. That Matthijs De Ligt has signed for Manchester United. Now, you're probably sat wondering, thinking, HAJJ, what are you talking about? Why are you so excited about this signing? Why do I think this is an amazing piece of business by Manchester United? What can he bring? 3 things. Now, once again, you're probably sat thinking HAJJ is about to put some clips on and talk about recoveries and blocks. Yeah, I will. But that's only one of the 3. The other 2, they're not physical attributes. They're not technical attributes. And this is why it's a very exciting signing. They're not physical. They're not technical. If anything, they're more mental. Mental attributes, the mental side of the game. Not every player has it. You either have it or you don't. So let's get into it. Number 1 is anticipation. The ability to smell danger, to sniff it. But here's what it is. It's all good being able to sniff and smell danger. Can you put it out? That's the challenge. Can you smell it? But most importantly, can you put it out? That can't be said about many centre-halves. Matthijs De Ligt can smell danger. But most importantly, he can put it out. Now, when it comes to anticipation, what does it require your centre-half to be? Proactive. I'm about to show you guys an example, but it requires you to be proactive. To think of all possible outcomes and make sure you've positioned yourself correctly. Make sure your teammates have positioned themselves correctly through communicating with them, through getting your message across, making sure everybody is in line, everybody's on the same page. Look at the example. This is in a Champions League game against PSG. Now, you can see it's the typical Bayern Munich trying to play out of the back. The centre-halves have split to create passing angles. De Ligt is on the left-hand side. Jan Sommer is on the ball. Everything looks fine. Goalkeeper Dilly Daddy's on the ball. Takes a bit too long. He's now invited pressure. Look at all the other Bayern Munich players. None of them have anticipated any piece of danger. None of them have read the room, grasped what's going on. My goalkeeper might lose the ball here. This is where Matthijs De Ligt, the anticipation, the reading of the game, being proactive, because just in case, my keeper might lose the ball. He might lose the ball. It's not a guarantee, but if he does, I want to make sure I'm in the right position to bail him out, to put out this fire. Now, this can't be said about all the other Bayern Munich players. Jan Sommer is still on the ball, and you can see De Ligt has started running towards his goal line. Now, on another day, Sommer makes the pass. Everything is sweet. De Ligt ran there for no reason. De Ligt makes the run whilst his goalkeeper is still on the ball because he's anticipated danger. Jan Sommer loses the ball. On another day, PSG put the ball into the back of the net. Not today. Not when the Dutch general was on the pitch. He anticipated that danger. He anticipated my goalkeeper might lose the ball here. So let me make sure I position myself correctly. Clears it off the line. Number 2, leadership. You probably guessed it, but leadership. Why is it important? This Manchester United team it needs leadership. When you look at Manchester United, the institution, the decline it suffered in the past 10 years, one of the reasons is a lack of leaders. A lack of players with a good attitude, with commitment, dedication. Matthijs De Ligt ticks every single one of those boxes. This is a kid that was captain of Ajax at the age of 19. The player that, like I said earlier on, has shared the changing room with some of the best of leaders, some of the best of captains. But he's a leader. He's somebody that leads by example on the pitch. Somebody that keeps everybody in line on the pitch. Somebody that's well respected. But most importantly, somebody that can communicate with his teammates in a variety of different ways to make sure they understand what he needs of them. And when it comes to this Manchester United team, when it comes to just football as a whole, let's have a harsh conversation. This generation of footballers, fragile, sensitive. Not many of them are born to lead. Matthijs De Ligt is a leader amongst men. And this is a Manchester United team. I'll give you guys an example. When Manchester United signed Lisandro Martinez. Look at the difference when Lisandro Martinez is on the pitch. The way he carries, the way he conducts himself. The way players look up to him. Manchester United play their best of football with him on the pitch. He's an amazing footballer, but it's his presence. Now, what's better than having one leader on the pitch? Two. Okay, enough of the mental talk. Let's talk some football. Give me some stats. Sweet, I will. This is just a breakdown of his overall game. Now, you can see there are two metrics in his favour. Duels, forward passes. Let's just focus on duels. He wins his duels in the air. He wins his duels on the ground. What does that tell you? It tells you he's a good centre-half. He is a good defender. He can defend. No matter what you throw at him, whether it's in the air, whether it's on the ground, he comes out on top. Matthijs De Ligt is a good defender. Sweet. He can defend. But what can he do on the ball? You look at him. When it comes to progressive carries, when it comes to progressive passes, is he the best of the best? No. But is he one of the worst? No. Medium tier. Now that is still good. Why? Because when you look at his partner, Lisandro Martinez, he is a specialist in these things. So it's always good to have one player that's aggressive in possession, whilst the other one is a bit more passive. He's a bit more safe. He waits for the perfect opportunity. It's all about balance. And at times, Manchester United have lacked balance. Matthijs De Ligt is the perfect partner. But on the ball, from what you can see, he isn't as passive as I'm trying to make seem. He is good on the ball. He is progressive. He breaks lines. These are very good numbers for a centre-half. So, all in all, is this a good piece of business for Manchester United? 24 years of age. With add-ons just under £45 million. A player that is familiar with Ten Hag's style of play, system, expectations, demands, but most importantly, a player that Ten Hag is familiar with. It's looking like green ticks all over the park. This is a good piece of business by Manchester United. So what have we learned about Matthijs De Ligt? Number one, he is tidy in possession. Number two, he is aerially dominant. Number three, he wins his duels. No matter what you throw at him, he wins his duels. Number three, judgment. Reading of the game, knowing when to go, knowing when to sit back. His judgment is on point. Now, when it comes to judgment, reading of the game. And lastly, leadership. Leadership is important. Leadership is something this Man United changing room lacks at times. And he brings it. Anyways, if you're new, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit the like. Make sure to let me know what you think of the signing in the comments. And I'll catch you guys on another one.